Angels got rid of 2 relief pitchers who were doing well. Carlos Estevez goes to Philadelphia. Luis Garcia at the last moment went to the Boston Red Sox. The Halo stockpiles 6 pretty good minor league players in the swaps of the relief pitchers. At the end of the day, the Angels have virtually nobody left on their roster outside of Trout and outside of Anthony Rendon, who's back on the disabled list again with more back problems. The Angels have a tremendous team coming to Salt Lake City, AAA. I don't know what the hell they're going to put at Angel Stadium. Those poor fans. They tried to shop and move some starting pitching. I was surprised Tyler Anderson was not moved. He only had a year and a half to go on a guaranteed contract. I was surprised they were shopping Reed Detmers, who was the number 1 pick a year ago and then has fallen on hard times in AAA. Did not move them. The Angels just, they boggle my mind because all they're doing is shopping at Dollar General when they bring free agents in, and all they're doing is stockpiling lower players. Now, they got 6 really good prospects who've done very well at A and AA. The 2 pitchers they got from the Phillies, many people have the opinion that's can't miss. But that's between now and 2027 till they get here. Who is going to play with Mike Trout going forward the rest of this season and obviously into next year? So huge question marks about who they are, what their philosophy is. Why does Arte Moreno still on the team? The general manager allowed to make all these deals will be the final deals that Perry Manassian makes before he gets fired at the end of the season. Miserable season. Go ahead.
Pick up the phone, call Brian Downing, call Don Baylor. We need to get some warm bodies out there. The Angels, you said they got 2 top pitchers from the Phillies. Yes. That was for the Carlos Estevez deal, yes. Right? Did you see how Luis Garcia, I think he got dealt to the Red Sox?
They got 4 minor leaguers for him.
I was thinking that. How'd they get 4 guys back for Luis Garcia?
Well, Class A. That's a long way down the road.
Because we were happy that his contract had expired with the Padres last year and happy to see him go. He must have been performing a lot better.
Yeah, I'd say the middle third of the season, he was dominant. He was kind of like he was when he first got here for a year and a half, and he had some injury problems at the end of last season, but he's a remade guy. I mean, he was a once highly regarded setup guy, maybe the closer of the future of the Cardinals, and he got hurt. And then he had wound up going to Japan, and he reinvented himself as a pitcher, came back here, pitched pretty well for a year and a half with the Friars, and did not do well at the end, and let him go. So he goes to Boston in the middle of the pennant race, and they got lower prospects. Each of the guys, I went back and checked, each of the guys statistically are having some really good seasons, but that's rookie league and that's Class A. You just don't know, how a guy in Worcester, Massachusetts is going to hit in the major leagues. So, but the 2 guys they got from the Phillies were pretty good acquisitions.
Well, it's nice to hear some good news for the Angels, but I'll tell you what, at the trade deadline, it's like some teams like the Dodgers and Padres are playing 3D chess and the Angels are still playing checkers.
Yeah. What world they're living in is beyond me. Okay, so the fans forum chat box is open. You're a Padre fan. You got an opinion on what they got at the trade deadline or the price they paid, good or bad, jump into the chat box now and join us. You're a Dodger fan. That was a dreadful couple of nights for Dodger baseball, but I think they'll be back, and I think they'll be very different once the injured guys get back healthy. And do you agree with me or you agree with him? Dodgers got all these guys. They got 5 guys, and the only guy they gave up with major league ability is Miguel Vargas hitting .202. And if you're an Angel fan, jump on board. So, fans forum chat box is open. John, another baseball